Hello my friends and welcome to episode 32 of our Football Manager 2020 Let's Play with Rangers. Now this series has gone a lot longer than I anticipated it to. The edited database just isn't coming along as well as I would hoped it was. And I believe this episode will be going out on Hogmanay, so Happy New Year everyone. As long as I stick to my upload schedule correctly. Hopefully I do. If not, happy belated New Year and apologies the episode is late. So we're going to go back over a couple of games. Now, the Partick Thistle game happened after the last game of the last episode, but before the Europa League draw, so I believe I did cover it, but just so you can see it, Davies and Natta opened to scoring, Richie Holster with a brace, and Ryan Kent with a goal to us. A 3-1 win to progress in the Betfred Cup. As you see, a very rotated side, lots of yellow cards. I might take off, get stuck in off, but I'm slightly nervous. This tactic just doesn't seem that great, in all honesty, these days, and to be honest, I'm just kind of seeing it out for this series now because I built the team to fit this tactic and it's not really got a whole lot of rigidity to it, or rather it's a bit too rigid to change tactics is what I'm trying to say. The wording is absolutely awful now. Then we played St Mirren in the league. We won 5-0. Harry Wilson got us off before Sergio Gomez got another one. Abel Ruiz converted a penalty, then scored again before half-time and then got his hat-trick before full-time. So that leaves the league with us sitting in third. We're currently 5 points behind Celtic, but we do have a game in hand to bring that back to 2, of course. Today we're playing Aberdeen and PSV. Now I believe I've selected my team now. I've tried to change it as much as I can. I promised Ryan Jackson game time, so that's why Ross McCrory is out. We're giving Glenn Middleton a run because Harry Wilson was late back, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, Tosin. We're going to call him Tosin, because that is not what I call a name. So Tosin comes in at centre back for Katic because again, late back from international duty, and as you see, 96% fitness. We've got 2 big games in the space of a few days. Need to have some rotation. So Tosin's in, Jack's in, Baptista's also in. He played in this Mirren game. Played okay, but not brilliant. And Glenn Middleton's in for Harry Wilson. I'm tempted to bring Ryan Kent in, but I want to get Dahlberg as many games as I can to try and get his morale up. Although Ryan Kent's match fitness is down a bit, might be worthwhile bringing him in for this kind of game. Barisic also makes the bench. He is coming back from injury, so I might try and give him 20-25 minutes in the second half. I was debating Abel Ruiz for Richie Holster, but I felt you can't drop a striker straight after you scored a hat-trick, can you? So that is the team. So we're on a good run. Tosin scares me a bit. He's played the one game at Ross County and he was very, very poor. Although that was in our sort of free-game blip, if you like. So I'm hoping for a better performance today. Jack also not been overly impressed with him the last sort of 18 months or so, but again, hopefully he can do stuff. It's Tosin, he's hit the post, the big Nigerian. Hopefully he can come in and start to hit the ground running a bit now, and really prove to me that he is going to challenge Katic for a place in the first team, because that's what he's here to do. He's here to be that guy. He's came in on a big reputation as Middleton whips this one and Tosin wins it again, hits the post again I think, or the side net, and one of the two. 4 shots, none on target. That's not good enough from us. As I'm going to give another. Oh. Hickey's got to go to right back, doesn't he? And we'll bring Jose Martinez on at left back. That kind of kills my plan. And O'Donnell has been so good for us since he came back in. He's almost been an instrumental part of the team. Well, leave this highlight to run as Dahlberg, Abel Ruiz crosses it in. Unfortunately, everyone who would be there is on the far side as Middleton's hit the bar. And Abel Ruiz on the follow-up for his 4th in 2 games. £1.7 million he cost. I'm telling you now, that is an absolute steal. It's a poor cross to begin with. He really shouldn't be crossing it in that situation. Dahlberg collects it. Middleton with a decent strike. Beats the keeper, hits the bar unfortunately, but it falls perfectly for the young Spaniard, who just taps it home with all the composure in the world, and that puts us up to 2nd in the league. Obviously, no more getting that game in hand anymore, as we have another highlight. It's another throw in, Hickey to Jack, Hickey again, he's going to switch it across to Jose Martinez, who I wanted to play at fullback. Kasper Dolberg sleeping, and Martinez as a result has lost it. Toss in against Samuel. Samuel's just gone past him. Jack comes across to cover. Crunch and tackle from Jack, but Samuel still has it. And that comes from Kasper Dolberg sleeping at the other end. It's a really good tackle from Jack. The break, unfortunately for Samuel, but obviously the Jack's been pulled out of position to cover for Jose Martinez, so he's no longer there to mark Kenny Dougal, and it's in the back of the net, unfortunately for us. Suter plays it to Hickey, former Hearts teammates, of course now teammates here. Hickey launches forward. Again, Dolberg nowhere near where that ball was going. Whipped across for Middleton. He's lost out to Bell. He's cleared away. Suter wins it. Plays it across to Martinez. Let's hope that Dolberg's not sleeping if the ball comes towards him again. He's played it in for Baptiste. He's had a oh, absolutely beautiful from Shandon Baptiste. The man who came on as a bit of a risk and probably a bit of a panic buy in hindsight from Oxford United. It's a very, very good pass actually from Jose Martinez, but Baptiste just sort of takes one touch and then touches it home. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance. It is an absolutely sublime finish from the Englishman. I think he's English. As Byrne whips it in. McKenna's hit the bar, Gomez away. We do not deserve to go in this game at half-time level terms here. We have been by far and away the better team. We've just not taken our chances. Well, I'm going to say go out there and give the fans their money's worth. I know it's an away game, but I'm not particularly happy with the performance right now. I'm a bit disappointed because I'm not going to be able to give Barisic that half now, or that 20 minutes that I wanted to. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work out with that injury to O'Donnell. Knight throws it into Samuel, the architect for the goal. It's whipped across. We've got to win that race, and Jose Martinez just burning rubber as he plays it back to Rajkovic. Launched forward, finds Abel Ruiz. Great ball for Glenn Middleton. He's got it onto his right foot, unfortunately. I was about to say he's got it onto his left, but his next touch took it back onto his right. And you never look comfortable as soon as you got it onto the right there. And a poor finish in the end from Glenn Middleton, but not his natural position. We're developing him into that position to get him, trained there. So I think we're going to bring Dolberg off for Kent. Now, give him a run out. It's Dolberg all over Ferguson, but he's won the ball and then gone down. He came off anyway. What injury is that? That's not good for us. Potential foot injury. Not ideal. Really not ideal for us. So we're going to keep going as Barry Mackay comes on for them. Going to make our final sub now. It's going to be... I kind of want to bring Alex Lowry on, but I don't know. Gomez isn't having his best game, to be honest, so yeah, I think we'll go with it. As Tosin picks up a yellow card. I'm going to go with a praise here. Try and just, fire them up just a touch, but it's going to take 6 minutes. In fact, the praise didn't even come. I literally done that in the 84th minute, and the praise did not come because of other notifications. Now I get the notifications are fine, but that is an issue that I cannot praise because somebody's got booked or added on time or whatever. Something's happened that's gave a notification that means that I cannot praise my players or tell them to get creative or show some passion or whatever. Welcome to Ibrox. I was about to say Eindhoven, but no, we're at home. I thought it was an away game for some reason. Either way, we're at Ibrox now. It's a couple of injuries that we have to talk about. Dolberg is fit, but not quite fit enough to start, so we've gone with Ryan Kent. O'Donnell out for 6 weeks roughly with broken ribs, so Hendricks is coming in for him with Klosterman making the bench because, I've not got a lot of faith in either of the right back options, which is why Hendricks comes in. Rajkovic picked up a knock, but is just about fit enough to play, so I'm risking it. and Alex Lowry picked up an injury, so I was going to play him, but Baptiste comes in again, and Billy Gilmore makes the bench because to register Baptiste I had to unregister Dirk Proper, which isn't ideal in all situations, to be honest. So we've gone with Rajkovic, Hendricks, Suter, Katic, Hickey, McCrory, Baptiste, Gomez, Harry Wilson, Ryan Kent and Abel Ruiz. Richie Holzer also picked up a knock, so he's off the bench as well, so Morelos makes the bench, despite being sort of the least form striker at the minute. Hopefully we can get a result against a strong PSV side here. So I'm going to go with give these fans their money's worth, because you know it's a decent sized game for us, this one, and strong opponents. Obviously I think these were top seeds, so I think them and Krasnodar, I'm sure we are in one of the tougher groups where we've got 2 top seed teams and 2 second seed teams. We didn't get a third seed team in this group, unfortunately, as Bruma plays it back to Sedlink, Hendricks launches it forward, but Niko Katic first to react. In fact, the PSV defender still not reacted really. Hickey to Sergio Gomez. Decent run here from Gomez. He's kind of just ran himself out of space, and he plays it to Hendricks, back to him. Hendricks, decent ball in, nobody there unfortunately. Bruma knocks it on. McCrory to Hickey. Shandon Baptiste. That's a really good ball into Harry Wilson. First time finish. Edit that bottom corner. The goalkeeper really has no chance with that. Such a good ball from Baptiste. He is starting to justify that big money that I spent on him. I say that. He had to really, because it was such a gamble. And in hindsight, I don't make that signing. But he can come, he can prove me wrong, and hopefully we can just about break even. In fact, I think I regretted it not long after it. I really need to sort out my set piece takers as Kent hits the post from virtually an open goal. Remains 1-0 as Zoet. I'm never going to pronounce that right. Mumgartel to Vingever. Zoet. Closing down's good here. We're not letting them play out too comfortably, but they've got a really good ball across, unfortunately. Rajkovic might have picked up a knock as my voice went. It didn't really matter, because Rajkovic stood tall and managed to turn it round the post. And that really shows you how quickly a game can change. Our pressing was good. We'd hit the post just moments earlier from the goal kick. Despite our good pressing and finding over the top ball, it does really dangerous things. As Kent comes past one, goes past, no he doesn't go past 2, he crosses it straight at him. That's got to be offside, ref. Is Malin against Katic. Good tackle from Niko Katic. And another highlight straight off the back of that is Hendricks into Abel Ruiz. Back to the man who signed from Monaco. Whipped away. Aaron Hickey picks up far side now. Can he find a ball in? No, but he's going to get another bite of the cherry. Decent ball in second time. Abel Ruiz, in-form striker, rises above everyone. And the minute he connected with that, it was going in the back of the net. And the £1.7 million, I'm going to keep telling you that, £1.7 million, what a steal. £1.7 million striker gets the header, puts it on target, tucks it home. Aaron Hickey obviously with a bit of luck getting a second break. But you've got to take it when you get that bit of luck. And that puts us 2-0 up. Where was this performance when we're playing Dynamo in the Champions League? Our Champions League performances, even last year we started very slow in the Champions League and then sort of grew into it. Is Hendricks found wanting there as Delone. Good save from Rajkovic, Suter away. They've had a couple of big chances here. I'm going to give some praise. Just, you know, encourage the guys a little bit. We've got a couple of fired up, a couple of motivated, one convinced. I don't really know how to make of a convinced here. Throw in to Hendricks. Does just about enough to keep it there. And back to St. Graven. It's probably not how you pronounce that, but I'm pronouncing it as it's spelt, so St. Graven it is. Is Kent. Crunch and tackle from behind. Apparently it's legal. Hendricks. Suter. I mean, he got the ball, none of the player really, but it's from behind, it's dangerous. Shandon. Sergio Gomez. He's on his left foot. I fancy him to take a pop here. He doesn't. Oh, lovely from Kent as he flicks the sort of back heel. Ross McCrory. Baptiste. Can he get on his right? No, he can't. Out to the man who's signed from Monaco. Hendricks crosses poor, finds Kent. No. Hickey keeps it alive. Harry Wilson. The second assist from Aaron Hickey. This time for Harry Wilson. Big signing him, of course, obviously to keep him. I had to pay the money. and it was, it worked out fairly well. It was such a poor ball there from Hendricks, and he's the attacking one of the two that we bought. But Wilson's positioning's very, very good. Don't think he's necessarily the best in the air, but when your positioning's that good, you're in front of the defender, it really does not matter. I really wish we'd done this performance against Dynamo, because Celtic are in the Champions League. That's a lot of money, and they've sort of balanced their books a bit from last season as Baptiste brings it forward into Harry Wilson. Out Sergio Gomez, Ryan Kent, that is 4. This is a stunning, stunning first half from us. And I want to say it's bringing Ryan Kent back. We always do seem to play better with Ryan Kent in the team. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the influence, because he's a big dressing room player, or if he's just a better player than Dahlberg, or just maybe it's more familiar with the role. Dahlberg has started to play a bit better, of course, but he's not quite there yet compared to where Kent is. Given a bit of praise, we're 4-0 up, they deserve it, as they now start to play at the back again. Decent pressing from us. Bruma. Hendricks, he backed off there really, really well actually, but it went to the other man, and I don't think Harry Wilson's really sitting in matching the full-back here. Not that I want him to, as we've got 2 chasing the goalkeeper. I'm not convinced that that's maybe the best idea. I think that Kent, I think it was Kent. No, it was Sergio Gomez rather. Kent's obviously filled in for the Spaniard. Oh, he's won it, got it forward, unfortunately not far enough. 4-0 up though, so not too disastrous. Ross McCrory, they look shell-shocked as Harry Wilson comes in again for his hat-trick. Decent effort. Abel Ruiz was probably in a better position if he could have found him. But you can't fault the man, he's on a hat-trick, let him go for it. Katic nods it down for Baptiste. Ryan Kent with the sliding tackle. I don't know if it was going in from Baptiste, to be honest, but Ryan Kent making sure of that with the sliding tackle to block it, to knock it in the right direction. Katic very clever here. He realises he can't get his shot on target. Baptiste, I think that's going in from Baptiste, Ryan Kent has nicked his goal. It's a second assist in the end for Baptiste. 2 for Kent, 2 for Wilson, 1 for Abel Ruiz, 2 assists for Hickey and 1 for Sergio Gomez, of course. This is a very, very good team performance. And I'm going to tell them that and send them back out again as they were, because I don't see any reason to change this. Even Hendricks is in the 7s. He's their lowest rated player, but he's in the 7s, and that says something for me. We might bring on Jose Martinez as Hickey is starting to tire. He's not had a lot of rest time, just a few, brought off in games. He's played very, very well. Let him have the round of applause at a 9.0 as we bring on Jose Martinez for him. And I'm a bit frustrated by this, because Jose Martinez, as much as he's not really our backup left back, we've got a Kokovas for that we're trying to develop. But Jose Martinez is my centre back backup, of course, so that's why he is on the bench. And because we're trying to get Klosterman game time and Barisic being injured, it's kind of meant that he's ended up playing the left wing role every time that Hickey is getting tired. As Kent, he's gone for his hat-trick. I think that might have hit Harry Wilson, who was right in front of him. He drifted that far across. I'm going to give some more praise, and then I'm going to make a sub. We are going to bring on, for his returning debut, Billy Gilmore. Obviously came through the Rangers youth system before moving to Chelsea. He's had 2 loan spells with us now. As somehow that's not gone in. Kent, dispossessed as he tried to turn for his hat-trick. And obviously Gilmore now getting his first game since returning to the club. And I will bring on Morelos for the last sort of 5-10 minutes here. Let him have some game time. He did get, ironically, I don't think he's got a huge amount of international call-ups. And then he gets a call-up in 2 games during the time that he's not really played a lot of game time. I find that absolutely crazy. Suter gets it to Gilmore. Baptiste launches forward. Here is Alfredo Morelos on his own, but uses every bit of his very low composure to find Harry Wilson, who cut a goal. It was a decent goal. Gilmore, Harry Wilson, Baptiste. Oh, it's poor from Shandon Baptiste that time. It's such a good passing move there. And his pass literally straight to the guy in red and white. And that is a massive, massive statement. A 5-0 win. It is at home, of course. All the damage done in the first half. And for the next episode, I think we will come back for Hearts and Nice, and then we'll do Celtic and Krasnodar. That works out well for me. I'll hopefully catch you all then. Hit a like for 2 big wins, including a smashing of PSV there, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.